So if you think what's going on right now with America's southern border is unique, you need to think again. Let me take you back to 1980 and something known as the Mariel boat lift. It was in that year, an election year, that then Democratic President Jimmy Carter decided it would be a good idea to let Cuban asylees in at the port of Key West, Florida. Fidel Castro, communist dictator of Cuba, was only too happy to oblige. Castro emptied out his prisons and his insane asylums and sent the inmates to America. Jose Delgado, a mental patient, began his American dream as part of the boat lift. He landed in Florida, ultimately making his way to New York, where he took up residence in Midtown Manhattan, terrorizing the locals, racking up a string of felony arrests and becoming well known to the NYPD. Now let me introduce you to somebody else, a man named John Winters, an Irish immigrant in his 70s, married to a former World War II Army nurse, 3 kids, one of whom ultimately became a priest. Mr. Winters was working in late 1980 in St. Patrick's Cathedral as an usher when Delgado entered entirely naked. When Winters approached him, Delgado grabbed a wrought iron prayer stand and beat Winters to death with it. The first responding NYPD officer was also attacked by Delgado, who went 6'4", 250. Ultimately, responding officers were forced to shoot and kill Delgado right inside the church. Now, it's known that about 125,000 Cubans, the vast majority of whom became upstanding citizens, part of the American fabric, were part of the Mariel boat lift. But about 25,000 were ultimately known to be criminals, and over 1,700 admitted to crimes like burglary, rape, and even murder. Currently, under DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, the Department of Homeland Security will admit to about 2.2 million asylees currently loose in America and awaiting adjudication. Undoubtedly a vast understatement. That's about 20 times the number of people who participated in the Mariel boat lift. Do the math. If even a small percentage of these asylees are similar to Jose Delgado, you'll understand what we've gotten ourselves into. Paul Morrow for the Ops Desk.